Not that I need any more books, as evidenced by this beautiful bookshelf behind me. I just got 21 more books. Partly this is because of my birthday month, and I typically do like a birthday book haul. The other part is just because I wanted to get some more physical books. I know there's so many books that I haven't even read yet I want more. We all know it, it's an epidemic at this point. My booktube fam, you guys can attest, it's getting out of hand. But here we are. I want to share with you guys the 21 books that I got this month, my birthday month, that are fresh to the shelves. Here we go. Originally I thought about having this like huge stack of boxes to open for you guys, but I got impatient and I just wanted to see and feel my books. So the first one is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. I've seen this book floating around for a while and I wasn't really interested at first. It didn't really seem like something that would interest me, but somebody recommended it who I kind of trust their taste. So I decided that I was going to give it a chance. It says a magical island, a dangerous task, a burning secret. So this guy, he's a caseworker in charge of magical youth, and he is given a task to go to this island to check out these orphan kids who were supposed to be so magical and so dangerous. And the story begins from there. So I'm excited to read about that. It's different for me. But I'm excited. The next one is Sugar. Again, another read and recommended book by a trusted book friend. So I wanted to just give this a try. It's by Bernice McFadden, and it just seems like a good story between women. One of them, I believe, is like a sex worker, and she runs into one of the respected members in a specific town, and they strike up a friendship, and it's kind of telling a story. I don't really know much about it, but I'm curious and I think it's gonna be good. Next one, One Summer in Savannah. This one has also been on my wish list for a while. I don't really know much about it, and it's actually thicker than I thought it was gonna be. It says, can you ever truly forgive if you can't forget? It's been 8 years since Sarah Lancaster left her home in Savannah, Georgia. 8 years since her daughter came into this world following a terrifying assault that left deep emotional wounds Sarah would do anything to forget. But when Sarah's father falls ill, she is forced to return home and face the ghost of her past. Like I said, don't know much about this, but it came highly rated and recommended, so I wanted to give it a read. The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods. This seems like something I would watch, and so when I read the plot, like when I read the story, I thought it would be interesting to give it a read. It says, for too long, Opaline, Martha, and Henry have been the side characters in their own lives. But when a vanishing bookshop casts its spell, these three unsuspecting strangers will discover that their own stories are every bit as extraordinary as the ones found in the pages of their beloved books. By unlocking the secrets of the shelves, they find themselves transported into a world of wonder where nothing is as it seems. I think it's a beautiful book, and the story sounds cool. Very, very magical. It's giving Chronicles of Narnia in a bookshop. I don't know. I'm curious, so we're gonna see. Next one is New Happy by Stephanie Harrison. I've actually finished this book already. Like, I bought it and finished it that quickly. It was so good. I think this is gonna be one of those books that I read alongside Atomic Habits yearly. So this is gonna be an annual read for me. It was just full of so many gems. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason it's not tabbed up and everything is because I listened to it first. And it was one of those books where you just listen to it and you're just like, I need to put some of this down. Like, I need to see that quote again. Like, I need to read that again. And so there were so many gems in here. I wanted to get the physical book and, like I said, read it annually. So, getting happiness right in a world that's got it wrong. And I love the way she broke this down. It's like old happy and obviously the title New Happy. And just kind of deconstructing how society and how people in general have really just formed their understanding of happiness, the things that we need to make us happy, and kind of what goes into that, and kind of breaking that down and creating a new definition, a new happy. And there's so much to it. It's so rich. So I definitely recommend this one. 5 stars for sure. But yeah, I can't wait to like go to my Audible and like go to the notes that I left in certain spots and like find them in the pages and mark, at least put a few tabs in there. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna be reading this again. Next one is The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. I'm not gonna lie, I was drawn by the cover. It's like a linen cover, and it's called The Creative Act, A Way of Being, and it just kind of drew me in from the shelves. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen mixed reviews about it. I don't think it's gonna be like groundbreaking information that he shares, but it just seems like one of those inspirational, creative books that I need to read in this season. So that's why I picked it up, as well as just being drawn to the actual book. This one, Christina Lauren in the Holidays, I found at Goodwill for like $3. And I love Christina Lauren. I'm getting into her writing. I've only read The Soulmate Equation by her so far, and I enjoyed that book. I enjoyed the story. So getting to understand and getting to know her writing, I'm excited to read more of her books. Since I read The Soulmate Equation, I want to read The True Love Experiment. And I started reading Love in Other Words, which came highly rated. So just kind of adding to my Christina Lauren collection here. I've seen this book everywhere. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I haven't read anything by her, but I hear that she is on the list of authors to read. She is very hyped up, so hopefully I enjoy her book. This one says this one, from what I understand, is about 2 people who both in their individual love lives kind of date. When they date somebody, that person finds their true love after they date them. So they figured if they get together, they'll like reverse the curse or something like that, and yeah, it'll cancel out all of those things. But of course, things don't go to plan. They probably fall in love. I don't know the story, but I'm excited to read it. It sounds fun, it sounds cute. So that's this. This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. I'm excited because I read Before I Let Go last year, I believe, or the beginning of this year. I don't even know anymore. I'm a little bit off my reading game, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm hoping to jump back in the last half of the year. It's never too late. Yeah, I'm confident in Kennedy Ryan's writing style to where I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this. Same with Tia Williams. I love Tia Williams stories. I really want to get, what is it, the love song for Ricky Wilde or something like that. I'm waiting for it to come out in paperback because I'm not playing with this whole hardback paperback situation that Emily Henry got me going through with Happy Place and the rest of her books and Funny Story. So which I don't have Funny Story, but I'm behind on reading Emily Henry, so I'm not sure if I need to collect hers right now, but I want to wait for Tia Williams' book to come out in paperback so I can add it to my collection of hers. A book about money, Psychology of Money. I know that I enjoyed You Are a Bad A at Making Money by Jen Sincero, and kind of just talking about our thoughts about money, breaking those down, and so bringing it into the psychology, it all made sense, and that's just something I'm interested in. The next one is Long Division. I actually read another book by him not too long ago called Heavy, and I just really love, ooh, actually, I just noticed, wow, the cover is like, I don't know what that's called, but it's cool. I don't know if that's on purpose or what, but I like it. Anyways, just excited to read this story. Told in 2 separate stories and written with sharp humor and deep humanity. Long Division is an ambitious mix of contemporary Southern Gothic and Murakami-esque magical realism. I actually have some books by Murakami that I haven't read yet. But yeah, I like the magical realism aspects, deep humanity. I mean, I'm just interested to see where he's gonna go with this. And I see now where it's going. These are the 2 stories that apparently are going to converge, and I love when 2 stories are told separately and converge to create a larger story, and I love that. So when it gets to the 2nd story in the book, it actually turns. So One is reading this way and then it turns and reads this way. Isn't that so cool? I've never seen that. So that's fun. The next one is Even If He Doesn't. What we believe about God when life doesn't make sense. Mic drop. Now and Not Yet. Pressing in when you're waiting, wanting, and restless for more. Y'all can kind of see what season I'm in. Okay. But I just love reading encouraging books pertaining to the season of life that I'm in, or, you know, kind of challenging my beliefs about something, all of the things. So those are exciting. Now it's time to get into opening some packages. Sorry, this is loud. Now it's time to get into opening some packages because I did create a registry for my birthday every year. Something that I'm going to do annually now is create a registry list full of books that people on the internet or people who know and love me can go and buy books for my birthday. And so a few people did, and we are going to get into that. Okay, these are actually, so these were on my list, but I bought these. So they did come packaged like this, but The Fourth Wing, you've seen this. Everyone has seen this book and everyone talks so highly about it. So I want to get into this series. I didn't buy the Iron Flame yet because I want to read this one first. You guys know how I do with the series. Sometimes I just like to buy one book at a time. It just feels fun. So very excited about this. Introduction to Rebecca Yarros as an author, and I'm really excited. I bet if we started to counter on how many times I say I'm really excited, it would be ridiculous. So this is called The Echo of Old Books, and it kind of looks like the Lost Bookshop that I talked about before. They look very similar, kind of. But this one, I don't know. I don't know how they're different, but that when I read the synopsis of each one, they felt different. So that's why I ended up getting both. Rare book dealer Ashlyn Greer's affinity for books extends beyond the intoxicating scent of old paper, ink, and leather. She can feel the echoes of the book's previous owners and an emotional fingerprint only she can read. It's getting interesting. So this sounds like a fun read, and I'm not gonna say it. I cannot wait to get lost in this world. So this is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. It seems just like it's a girl with anxiety. They're telling her story and they liken it to Frederick Backman's books, like Uwe and A Man Called Uwe. And I like Frederick Backman's writing style, and so I'm curious to see how this story is going to play out. Gail Honeyman, I've never read from this author, and it also says it's soon to be a major motion picture, so we love that. We love having something to look forward to. All right, my camera died. Let's get into this package. Oh my gosh, can I get into it? Happy 31st birthday, Raquel. I love you so much. I hope you enjoy your books, from your brother, Ruel. Thanks, Ru. Okay, so we have Good and Beautiful and Kind, Becoming Whole in a Fractured World. Are we all seeking wholeness? Dedicated, The Case for Commitment in an Age of Infinite Browsing. I love the concept of this book. It says, we hesitate to make any decision that might close us off from an even better choice we imagine is just around the corner. This culture of restlessness is a source of great tension in many of our lives. We want to explore all possibilities, and yet we yearn for the purpose and community that can only come from making deep commitments. Whew, man, what an ironic situation. What a circle of chaos that we put ourselves through when we don't make deep commitments in our lives. That alone kind of grabbed me. It kind of pulled me in to want to read this book. So, and then I also think this was recommended by my other good book friend who recommended Sugar, and I really just follow some of her recommendations just blindly because I know they're gonna be good. Last one in this box is The Ministry of Time. And this one looked interesting. It didn't look like something that I would normally pick up. It is a science fiction that deals with time travel. And you know, I'm here for it. The cover is cool to me, and it seemed like a new genre to kind of peek into, like I said, with the science fiction. So yeah. A boy meets a girl, the past meets the future. A finger meets a trigger, the beginning meets the end. Boom. Last box. Oh, this one's in like an actual like gift bag. How cute. Keep your gift a surprise. Unwrap your present before opening this envelope. How cute. From Ashley. Thanks, boo. Ciao. Okay. So this one, they wrapped this good. It feels like Christmas. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's such a beautiful book. Breath as prayer. Calm your anxiety, focus your mind, and renew your soul. Oh my goodness. I love the way this book feels, and I love the way it looks. You guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Take a deep breath. I'm going to keep this in my prayer closet because this just looks like such a great resource and tool to just practice prayer meditation every morning and just go through some of these. I am so excited. Oh, the pages and everything just looks so pretty. This is on brand for me. This is on brand. I love it. Yes, I'm keeping this in my prayer closet. Next bag. This is actually the last bag. Ooh, I almost ripped the, ooh child, I almost ripped the actual like outside of the book cover. Have mercy. That would have been tragic. I would have cried. And this is the Nickel Boys. The Nickel Boys by Colson Whitehead. And same recommendation from Sugar and Committed. But this book sounds so interesting to me. It is a historical fiction book that talks about a reform camp. So this is based on a real story of a reform school that operated for like 100+ years in Tallahassee, I think. It says it follows a story of a black boy growing up in 1960s Tallahassee who was unfairly sentenced to a juvenile reformatory called the Nickel Academy. He finds himself trapped in a grotesque chamber of horrors. So, whoa. This is gonna get crazy. I already know it's gonna get crazy. It almost gives me Jordan Peele vibes, but I'm not sure if I'm reading that wrong. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I'm excited to read it. That is the last one, guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me, Rocky. I'm gonna leave my book list open. I'm gonna leave the link down below. If you do want to buy me a book, of course I'm celebrating my birthday for the whole month of June, and I'm just gonna leave the book list open if you guys just want to buy me books. That would be such a great gesture, such a great gift, and I will shout you guys out. Anyways, I just thank you guys for your support. Thank you for rocking with me, Rocky, and I'll see you guys in my next video.